My bitch pray that I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the field. Fulfill. Listen, even back when we was broke, my team ill. Martin Luther King.
Best playlist. Best playlist on Spotify.
So old and fine. I've known you for some time.
So I just want to start this video off by saying, hello, I'm alive. For those of you who care, and like I used to live stream more on my YouTube channel, and then I realized, holy shit, YouTube's encoding process sucks dick. So now if you want to watch my live streams, they're on Twitch. I'm sorry, but go and fucking follow my Twitch channel, please God. I hate myself. Anyways, guys, so today we're gonna be talking about a bit of a different topic. Not really, it's just fucking kidding. I used to make videos about this shit all the time. So today we're gonna talk about early access survival games. That shit's relevant again. That shit's relevant. Now, for those of you who perhaps are a little less educated on this subject, well, I have got a story for you. A long time ago, back in 2013, there was a fantastic, absolutely phenomenal mod for the game Arma 2 called DayZ. The developers of that game, Bohemia Interactive, decided, let's pay these fucking modders. Let's pay this guy to make a standalone game based in our engine. Based in our fucking engine. That is basically the same thing, only it's a standalone game for nearly full price. But dude, that takes time, that takes development. By the time that they finish it in like 2 or 3 years with a full development team, God, it's not going to be relevant anymore. No one's going to be interested. And why would people pay for a mod that they could initially get for free? Why would they pay for something that is normally free, but now we want to charge them for? Well, let me tell you guys, we're going to completely change all of their focus over to this paid version. Give them... Shut the fuck up, Windows. I don't want fucking Microsoft Office. God damn. We'll just redivert all of their resources over to making the standalone version. But we're only going to give them like 10 people. And we're going to give them the most broke-ass engine to do it in. Flash forward to now, and that game is still a fucking disaster. Now, of course, the story of DayZ. Oh my God, the white balance. My dark jacket is... Oh, baby. The story of DayZ is not... It's not a new one. Everyone with half a fucking brain and any connection to the early access gaming community knows about that shit. So, like, honestly, how is this even relevant? Why does it fucking matter? Well, for, the past few months, it seems like that whole scene has died out. It seems like people have lost interest in the early access clusterfuck that is the Steam marketplace. And that's not to say that there aren't early access games coming out. There's plenty of them, believe me. There's plenty of shitty survival ones in particular. But it seems like the giant hype around it, like people finally fucking got a clue and realized that this shit is not, it's not lit, fam. And that was, of course, until Conan Exiles came out, a game that I had heard about ages ago, and the only thing I knew about it was from a fucking ad on Twitch. And then all of a sudden, shit drops. Everyone's fucking playing it. I can't go to my Steam or fucking Twitch followers and just like, there's only, it's all Conan fuck dick. It's only Conan Exiles. There's literally nothing else that anyone's playing. And I'm just like, well, fuck me. This is stupid. So I go watch it, and let me tell you guys, it's Ark with a lot more penis. So the big thing about Conan Exiles is it's early access survival shit, and it's got a lot of nudity and a lot of physics on the nudity. So if that's what you like, that's their selling point. It's right there in the Steam tag. And why do I say that's the selling point? Oh, there's so much content, dude. There's so much fun shit in the game. It's, it's a really interesting survival game. Well, because it's nothing we haven't seen before. And quite frankly, it's what we're seeing is absolute abhorrent shit. The fucking servers are a goddamn mess. The game seems like it runs pretty atrociously, at least from what I've seen. I haven't actually played it. I'm not fucking spending money on that shit. Are you kidding me? And none of the gameplay mechanics, there's nothing new there. It's fucking Rust and Ark, like, went and touched tips and had a child. And then there were a lot more dicks. That's really it. I mean, there's dick in Rust, so I guess it's not a new idea, okay? But there's a lot more dick in this game, so if you like dick. Now, of course, there's always gonna be those people who are like, well, fuck me sideways and call me a gypsy. A new early access survival game that has 30,000 plus concurrent players. Sign me the fuck up, hombre. To each their own, I suppose. If that's what you're into, I'm not judging. I don't understand it entirely. I used to like all that early access shit, but eventually I started to realize part 1, it's all the fucking same. Part 2, it'll never be finished, and part 3, it's a bandwagon. See, one of the things people don't realize, or at least a fair few people don't realize, I'm not the first one to come to this conclusion as much as I'd like to say that I am. When developers jump on this early access survival fucking bandwagon, they're just in it to make shitloads of money off of a market that is still surprisingly popular. After Minecraft proved that the early access model, even though it wasn't ever on Steam, could be successful, it sort of opened the door for other developers to release unfinished games, charge money for them, and use that to fund the development process. Something that Mojang did actually correctly, because they continued to develop the fucking game. Meanwhile, you've got other games that have been in early access for fucking years, have made pretty much no progress, and yet have made absolute ass tons of money. Of course, the primary example being DayZ, which is really no fucking surprise. Now, since the game has launched, since DayZ launched, the biggest update they've ever fucking made was putting in a new rendering engine, which supposedly increased performance on the GPU side of things. Now, that's cool and all if you have a really shitty computer, because the biggest issue with that game performance has nothing to do with GPU performance. For anyone who knows anything about the Arma engine, it's got to do with server and CPU power and shit like that. So that's the biggest update they've made in the lifespan of DayZ Early Access. The game is still extremely broken, very boring. They still haven't fucking fixed loot spawns, like, for the love of God. But anyways, back onto the topic at hand. Conan Exiles. I saw someone round it up pretty well. It's basically Conan Exiles it's a game that had a lot of marketing hype, had a lot of money behind it, has even more money behind it now that I fucking say that, and everyone's playing it. So Conan Exiles, watch streamers pretend to have fun playing a new early access survival game. That's pretty much the best roundup I think I have ever fucking heard of a game launching. Even bigger streamers like Lyric called it out right on fucking stream. You think they're gonna pay for that shit? They know what to expect. And then of course people who make the argument, but it breathes new life into the tribal survival genre. Are you telling me? Are you fucking telling me there's subgenres of the survival genre now? What is this shit? So of course it kind of follows in the footsteps of Ark. It looks almost identical graphically. Sure, different locale, slightly different foliage, way shittier combat, lot less depth. Sure, whatever. It just launched. Supposedly it's supposed to be a beta. Like, this should be a beta test for a very close final release. If that's the case, that final release is gonna be some like Battlefield 4 level fucking cataclysmic failure event. Now, you might be wondering, what the fuck is the point of this video? Why am I ranting about something that really doesn't affect me? And the point of that is to be relatable and get lots of likes. Fuck no, it isn't. No, the point is, for those of you people who are still fucking stupid enough to go and buy these early access games, here's a foolproof plan. Listen closely. Don't buy the fucking games. And I'm not denying the fact that Conan could turn into something a lot more fucking interesting. It's a really weird franchise to choose to turn into a survival game or just a game in general. I'm really confused about that. I think they spent most of their fucking development time on making it so you can make dick physics, pretty much. That's the selling point, like I said. Just good lord, don't buy these fucking trash games. And Valve, like, what's going on? What's going on with you people? What happened to Steam? All I do, I go to the top sellers list. I'm like, I want something new to play, and like at least 6 out of the 10 games that pop up by default are early access shit. Lots of them being survival. What the fuck happened, dude? Steam used to be so great, and now it's a depressing mess. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please slap a like on that video. Our like goal is a number 225. If we can get 2:25 likes, that would be great. And I will see you all in the next video. Also follow my Twitch channel. The link will be in the description. I swear I make entertaining content on the Twitch.
If this video gets 1,000 likes, even though when he gets his channel back, he will probably delete this video. 1,000 likes!